Tracy Cloy from Magnolia, Texas. Kenny Henry coming from Parrish, Florida. Travis Hardcastle from Brandenburg, Kentucky. Dylan Cox comes to us from Whitesville, Kentucky. And Jacob Turbeville from Kemp, Texas. Michael Sire comes from New Iberia, Louisiana. And Kyle Pollock comes from Johnstown, New York. Jesse Wentland from Tallahassee, Florida. John Moeller from Monroe, Louisiana. Jesse Bork from Northfield, New Hampshire, and Hayden Roberts from Ogden, Utah. The 38 is Matthew Shirley Jr. He comes out of Vancouver, Washington, and Caleb Mitchell comes to us from Dobson, North Carolina. Michael Carter from the United Kingdom, and behind him we've got Brock Peterson coming out of Delta, Ohio, Blake Keaton from Benton, Arkansas, and Cody Crum from Whipple, Ohio. Robert Marshall, he comes from Phillipstown, Mass., and Kevin Giles Grove from Frederick, Maryland. Bryce Reed on the 61 KTM comes from Waxahachie, Texas, and Jake Loberg comes from Ham Lake, Minnesota. Travis Stickler from Danico, Colorado, he's on that number 63 Kawasaki, and Giancarcio P. Clauser comes from Auburn, Illinois. Jonathan Chapman from Miller, Michigan, and Brandon Scharr from Hammer, South Carolina. Ryan Buchanan comes from Firestone, Colorado. Luke Pottinger from Stanford, Kentucky. Brian Medeiros, he's come from Lake Elsinore, California, as does Dennis Stapleton. Brad Smith from Thomasville, Georgia. And the number 89 machine from St. Clair, Missouri is Nick Click. Jacob Berger coming from Mansfield, Ohio on the number 90 machine. Michael Smith comes from Vancouver, Washington on the 94 machine. And John Murray Barr comes from Glen Allen, Missouri.
So another batch of plus 25 riders. Man, some names that, again, how old are we? Like Schoberg, Loberg, all these guys. Soft J Schoberg is back, man. He used to say that when he was like
Soft
15.
J.
And he is back. You already went down the list here, but man, some of the guys we called as, I don't know, 85, 79 riders are now back, 27 years old. Showing my age here. Still in the game. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'm at the same party and nothing's changed.
Wearing the same suit.
And in no way is that depressing. All right. Let's see how the gate drop goes. Get these boys through the first few turns. This is plus 25 class. These guys have jobs, man. Don't do anything crazy, guys. Oh, they got insurance, though. A couple of riders going down. Heavily insured at this point in their lives. Getting discounts on that car insurance when you pop into that plus 25 class. So there's some advantages to getting older.
No bundle necessary.
No, not at all.
Show the ID and get the discount.
Yeah. All right, let's see how it shakes down. The whole shot goes to Jesse Wentland. That's another rider from Tallahassee, Florida. We called him in the 85 class, and Jesse Wentland in the house. We're looking for Robbie Marshall, Paul Parabinos, Jesse Wentland, Loberg, Larry Bird.
Wentland just got passed by somebody on a Yamaha. Not sure exactly who that was, but it was a big move.
Big move.
Yes. Up, here we go. Wentland gets him back. Yeah, the Yamaha not able to get through that tight inside rut right there. Hanging up just a bit. Looked like Wentland went back by. Going to make their way through the waterworks here, and sure enough, headed for the beach. Is that Wentland back out front?
It's going to be a 26 KTM, I believe. That is Wentland. Man, that is a throwdown session right now. These guys are getting it. Good battle happening here. Early stages, plus 25 class.
Looks like the beach is starting to smooth out a good bit back there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Back into view, Kevin Kelly.
The 41 or 47. 47 machine, that is being piloted by, that is Robbie Marshall. That's a great call there. Robbie Marshall has led laps at the Massachusetts round of our motocross series, as you well know.
Wetland hanging in there as
He's
well.
right there. Brandon Scherer is third. Brad Smith out of MTF. He's one of the guys who runs the equipment, helps train down there. Luke Vonlinger is fifth. Paul Parabinos is sixth. Randy Woodring, seventh. Dennis Stapleton, eighth. Jacob Grove, Kyle Pollock, and Brock Peterson. Basically, all you have to do is rewind the clock about 10 years ago, and this is about last chance qualifier of the Pro National.
Yeah, man.
Trying to make their way into that 40-man field. Yeah, there you go. Robbie Marshall, that guy gets it done. Southwick, he's shocked some people out there for a few laps. He's the modern-day version of Pat Barton for sure. Pat Barton. So, it's Marshall out front. Now, again, if you're one of these guys and you know you're in great shape and you know you're within 2 or 3 seconds of a guy, you're not sure about the guy in front of you, like we've seen before, just tuck in. Let's see how far this guy, how deep in the moto this guy can go without making the mistakes.
We're going to find out, because right now we've got some of the usual suspects up front, like you said. Marshall, there's Vonlinger, there's Parabinos, Stapleton, Peterson. So we're going to find out.
There's the 26 of Wetland. And if you're going to pump up, it's going to be in those first few laps. If you're up front and you're not used to it, it's been a while, you made it to Loretta's, plus 25 class, you're like, man, when I go back to Loretta's, I'm going to show them what's up. Everybody says that. We'll go to Loretta's. I mean, even if you're a bad dude, but still, I'm going to show that track what's up.
Right.
That track's undefeated. Nobody ever beat.
This track hasn't lost yet.
Correct. 1,000,000 and 0. It gets what it wants, that's for sure. But like Paul Parabinos talked about it this morning, he said, I rode a little tight in my first race of the day. I typically am better in my second moto, so we'll see what Paul has in store. There's the 85, I believe that's Brad Smith.
It is.
Then there's Wentland, the 73 of Brandon Scherer. The 85 of Smith.
I was going to say, is that Smith on that 85 machine?
Yep. And then Vonlinger and Parabinos just behind them on the KSR 450.
That works for
That is every unobtainium you can get. He works for Renthal. So he has good friends in all the right places. I believe that's a Garth Brooks song, right?
Exactly.
I got friends that work for all the great companies. Feel free to coat these forks if you want to throw in some A-Kit stuff, Mitch. No, I'll get it right back.
Exactly.
Use your assets, right?
We love Kashima.
So let's have a look at our top 10. Exactly. The top 10 looks like this. In the number 10 spot, Jesse Bork. Dennis Stapleton is 9th. Brock Peterson is 8th. Randy Woodring is 7th. Paul Parabinos with a soft J in 6th. Vonlinger is 5th. Brad Smith 4th. Scherer is 3rd. Wetland and Marshall. That's Robbie Marshall with a 159.8 on this rough and tumble motocross track. We got everybody through those first few turns, didn't we, with this plus 25 class?
Absolutely. Like you said, everybody realizes that next Monday they got to go to work.
Sure.
Back to that.
Everybody's a little more gracious, like, whatever. We'll work this out in a little while.
Go ahead. I'll see you in turn 3.
Correct. We got plenty of time to duke it out. I'm not going to do it right now.
Right.
And in fact, whenever you're going over there, they go, show us your insurance card.
Yeah.
Everybody has to present their insurance card. I'm on Anthem. You take PPOs, or what are we doing over here?
I'm on the C plan.
The heavily insured class. There's the number 47 of Robbie Marshall. No problem in the sand. In fact, he wishes the entire track was like that. He can flat get it done. There's Wetland just behind him. And then you have Scherer. So early stages of this one, we're 2-3 laps into this thing. And I'd be pumped up right now. I am out of gas. One, like on a track like this, if it's smooth, maybe 2 laps. But with the way it is now, no. If you just jump off the couch and try to ride this thing, all the plus 25 guys back home watching this like, what's the big deal? Yeah. Okay. Many a man has been humbled here at the ranch. It took Doug Dubach a time or two to win a championship here.
Right.
He had to run through Kevin Walker back in the day. So
Even with those trick DGY shifters through the frame and stuff.
It does not matter. Loretta giveth and she taketh. Brad Smith and Vonlinger starting to tighten up. Parabinos just a bit off back in the number 6 spot. There's Woodring, Peterson, and Stapleton. But we'll catch back up to what we see on the screen here coming out of the mechanics area. It's a good angle. And you'll pick up, that's Wetland on the 26 machine. Scherer right there behind him on the Yamaha.
Man, those shadows back there really starting to affect those ruts a good bit, too. What might look like a rut end up being a ridge, and holy cow.
These guys about halfway through will pull in for a drink.
Yeah.
They allow that.
Yeah.
Little pit stop.
Little eat weight.
Little Gucanade, perhaps.
Yeah.
Little Prips Plus. These dudes don't even know that.
No.
That's how old I am.
Right.
You want some Gucanade? What is Gucanade? It's the little brother to Gatorade. It was awful. Try right at Road Atlanta at the Trans Am Series.
Got all the Pedialyte models lined up down here.
So there's Wentland on the 26 machine at the FXR gear, one of the 400 different gear companies that are now out there.
Exactly.
Popping that triple, though. There he is, the 26, Jesse Wentland on the Honda.
Feeling good, feeling the flow.
Hey guys, I need Cameron Horner to report back to the MX Sports office trailer. Cameron Horner, report to the MX Sports office trailer.
This is moto number 1, 7 minutes into this bad boy. And the leader coming right into view should be the number 47 of Robbie Marshall. There he is. Great start for Robbie.
Headed into the triangle.
Fastest lap time by Turby Phil. I'm going to call, that is not correct. Turby Phil with a 147 would put him 12 seconds a lap faster. He is not leading. I'd say your transponder is off just a bit. We'll fix that. Up and over the Tunnel of Love. Your second place driver, though, Wentland's close. He's only 3.7 seconds back. He went a second quicker than our leader, Robbie Marshall. So, like we've seen, 5 laps in, this is when things start to kind of happen. The cream will rise to the top here. The number 9 of Riley Bro out there. Anytime you see a guy with a top 10 number, that means he is returning as that's how he finished last year. So,
pretty good indication he plans on being there again.
Right. And when you think about what like Ryder DiFrancesco did, he was a returning PW 4 to 6 class champ. Typically, you win that class when you're the optimum age or the last year in the class. He came in, won it, and returned with a as fat as a 1 can be on a PW number plate. He came back. No, it's just a big, just a 1.
Just a 1.
Right. Rarely does that happen. Maybe Millsaps did it way back when.
How you make the grand entrance, though, man. You know,
and it's been
we talk about
set sail. I'm going to come back a returning champ on a PW
as a 4-year-old,
right?
As an AMA 2-year-old.
Pardon me. We got a new leader. Wentland now is out front. Did Marshall go down? I don't think so. He was a second quicker, and he's only 3 seconds behind him. So Jesse Wentland now.
We talked about 5 laps in.
This is the point in the race.
Things start to change, for sure.
That's where
Ryan Holiday, we didn't even notice that one.
Ryan Holiday, our spotter, with his mask on up here. Spotting with his ninja mask on. Keeping us all safe. Up and over the step up. We'll see if Robbie Marshall has anything in the tank besides VP fuel. And then I'm telling you, right behind him is Scherer. He's coming in right as well. Scherer on the Yamaha. I think they have somewhat of a plan like, look, let's just get out there, get loose, try not to go down. And about we're in contention. Let's make a go of it. There's Wentland. About 5 laps in is where we've seen all the moves start to take place, or the mistakes.
You got to figure that's a common discussion, for first motos with many classes. Look, let's see where we're sitting after 3 or 4. It is moto number 1.
Something happened with Marshall with a 205. Something happened on that one because 159's before and after Marshall.
Definitely
between Wentland and Scherer.
Blew through the hay bales, blew through a corner, something.
All right, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just a mistake, but mistake could have been brought on by fatigue.
Right.
Somebody could have thrown a rock at him. Kid.
Early Euro days.
A deer runs out like Albertine got hit.
Albertine, whacked a deer.
Let's see if Robbie Marshall can collect his thoughts and make a run at our leader, Jesse Wentland. That guy running across the track, that guy would be Davey Coons probably. A little bit of a bobble there. That'll help. There's Wentland.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the kid on the Yamaha tripling out of there, quadding out of that.
Yeah.
That was Scherer.
That was big. Yeah, come up out of there with a quad. We've seen lots of triple action through there, but I don't know that's on anybody quad out yet.
I have not seen that. He sat down and seat bounced it.
Bad boy right out.
And that looks like that could be Jet Reynolds on that bike. He is tiny.
He's small, isn't he?
He's what do they say? Diminutive. Oh, there we go. He's going to make the pass. I believe they're going to come right out into public. He did that. That's disrespectful. Robbie Marshall under the attack of the number 47.
Man.
Or, pardon me, the 73 of Brandon Scherer.
Scherer just all over the place, inside,
Scherer's
outside.
He's coming to life here late in the moto. Good lines.
Remind me a little bit of Luca Marcellisi, man. Wait till about the last 3 or 4.
Right behind. Different lines there for our 3rd place rider. I'm telling you, 10 commandments. The kid 73.
Yeah.
Brendan Scherer, the 26-year-old kid, he is in third. He's got something cooking over those 10 commandments. Over the Tunnel of Love in front of the billboards down the start straightaway. Scherer is all over Robbie Marshall.
Ooh.
Look at that. Gets a great drive.
Camera shot right there. Excellent camera shot.
All right, watching that battle for the number 2 spot between your early race leader. All right, see if he can pull it off. Marshall under the attack.
Headed for the short shoot here in 1 second, Kevin. Like you said, keep an eye on those 10 commandments.
I don't know if they had a meeting with everybody that races a Yamaha and says, look, every jump, just jump as far as you can, because that's what he is doing.
Just send it.
Good lap time there by Cheryl. 1:57 that time around. And I'm telling you, he made up a second right here. Let's see if he can pull it off. The last 4, he can seat bounce his bad boy right there. Nobody's doing that, guys. Nobody is quadding out of the 10 commandments. Scherer saw something we didn't see, and he does it from the inside.
Jumped across.
Correct.
From the inside, man. Set that thing up beautifully. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. But he didn't make the pass.
It was all for nothing, though. It was all for nothing.
Still cool. Again, that meeting with Yamaha, they just want to prove that their bikes are lighter than air. There we go.
Yeah.
And Scherer with the pass, so Marshall slips back to the number 3 spot. We'll check in with Brad Smith and Von Linger in 4th and 5th. Paravino still in 6th, so everybody kind of staying put.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that. I honestly thought somewhere around that 10-minute mark, Paul was going to make a move or start to pick things up just a bit. But look at this.
Scherer now going after our leader. Marshall going after Scherer, and he might have made the pass back. They are side by side right in front of us. They will touch down. Oh, who was that? That was a lap rider, had no business. He did not get clearance to fly that high. Good Lord. That was number 71, Jonathan Chapman, who sits in the number 40 spot that just jumped that.
Wow.
Single to roller. Good Lord.
Now he looks over his shoulder and lets everybody by.
Just go. He's like, did you get that on camera?
You see that?
Did you get that? As long as you got that, I'm good, man. Jonathan Chapman. Whoa.
A winner.
That was impressive. I mean, I thought that was our leader jumping that because he was right there with the leaders. There's Paul Paravino circulating right in front of us. Our leaders have now cleared the mechanics area. And what a great battle. Wentland, Scherer, and Marshall. 1, 2, 3, Von Linger and Smith round out your top 5. And Scherer is just on the attack. I think he goes lap 5, we're going for it. We're going to drop those lap times down in the 1:59s. And we're going to go after our leader, Jesse Wentland. 2.2 seconds here. Here we go. There's Wentland. He's going high. Your second place rider goes inside.
Crosses over again.
That is wild looking, man. That's quick. It's good. It is fast. He's now drawn up right alongside your leader. Wow. Wentland, you have company now. He's going to make the pass if you don't watch out. Wentland, that's the worst thing. This late into a moto to have somebody just attack you out of nowhere. You did not expect that.
Yeah, he's just running down, period.
A little bit of a mistake there by the number 73 of Scherer. That's going to give a little bit of breathing room to Wentland, who does not want to do this late in the moto, and their lines almost intersect. This kid is unstoppable.
There's time left, though. That's the bad news for
yeah, that's not on time. It's not on his side for sure.
Oh, look at this. Holy cow, he's relentless, man.
Through that little sand section now, can Scherer just clear through some of these lap traffic. Different lines here. He's going to try to muscle his way out of that one.
Oh, kept that momentum up. Got a good drive. Is he going to bring it around the beach right here?
He's good through here. They're going to go different lines. Not there yet. Wentland knows he's there now. He is in full attack and protect mode at the same time. Going to hug that inside line. Scherer going to go around the safer move. The outside, the 2-lap board is up. So we've got a race, folks, for the plus 25 first moto win. Jesse Wentland under the relentless attack of the number 73, Brandon Scherer. Can Scherer make it work to those 10 commandments? Either way, it looks very cool.
Yeah, Wentland holding up right now real well. Brandon Scherer just bringing it all, throwing everything he can at him.
Watch Scherer when he jumps off of these singles, too. Coming out of this little section, he just launches it on that straightaway. Wentland on the protect and attack mode. There's Wentland. There's Scherer just sending it as well. Landing down, they touch down on the flat ground. This is where it could go any direction here with Wentland and Scherer. They go into the 10 commandments. Scherer runs that outside line. Not this time.
No.
Going to close it up. Smart move there, but he can jump and he can quad on that line. He had to just change his complete line. Oh, and he's off the track. You can see that coming. The lap rider just all in the way. He's got one more shot at him. Good Lord. That guy doesn't know what he just about got caught into. pulled into another dimension
Wow.
there. A black hole of racing.
He set it up perfect. I mean, it was about to happen.
It was looking good. Still, we have one more lap to go. Scherer on the Yamaha trying everything to get around Wentland. He does it again. Jumps out of those ruts. Just pins it right there. He says, I'm not going down. Both feet off the peg.
And that was a classic example. You know, grab it to save it right there.
Oh, he bounced it. They almost collided right there.
Man.
So now we have got a host of lap riders in front of them. Jesse Wentland clinging to a lead. There's Wentland. There's Scherer. He is going for it. Looks like Justin Cooper. His riding style is pretty similar.
Basically, oh, man, just sent it out there.
On that big sweeper section, the big right-hander. One more lap to go. The white flag is out for Jesse Wentland, the number 26 machine, clawing and fighting his way to the number 1 spot. We've got one lap to go. Let's see what Scherer has in the tank. Brandon Scherer on the 73 Yamaha. He's got the bright yellow fluorescent blue gear. Across the start straightaway, one more lap to go in front of the billboards. Grabbing that inside line. He is not playing around. Protect mode right now, but Scherer is all full offense. He is throwing now three-pointers. He's moved out. He's stretching the offense out.
Getting them offensive rebounds, going back at it again, missing, going inside
Pumps
again.
the ball right back out. Dwight Howard feeding him the ball every time.
Unbelievable, man.
All right, this is really one of his two best shots here. The first of two coming out of these 10 Commandments and out of Storyland. Those are his two key points.
For him, you're exactly right. This is where it happens. J.H. Lil, what's up, my man J.H.? Good to see you, buddy.
So inside line for Wentland, inside line for Scherer. We've got lap riders. I don't know if Scherer can pull this triple off. He's going to go for it. No, he does not pull it. Oh, there, it's almost touching bars. Oh, the lap rider goes down. He's like, what happened? There was a race going on and you weren't in it. That's what happened.
Yeah.
So Wentland just barely there side by side. I can't tell who's got the lead. Wentland might have just given it up.
Oh, here he comes. Clear
around the outside. He's got to cut that line off. There's Wentland. Scherer will be able to triple. Typically couldn't. Oh, there's the triple.
There it is.
And he touches down right beside Wentland. They almost collide, and that pass is made by Scherer. He does it. He lands right beside Wentland.
He tried that 3 laps in a row. Right there. He
stick it.
tried to jump into that rut. And I got to tell you something. It's not over yet, Kevin.
About 4 more turns remain. They've made it out of that big sandy section. They've got a couple of big step-ups. There is Scherer. He's come from out of nowhere to run down Jesse Wentland. 2 more turns remain. Scherer going to go on the inside line. Wentland going to give it one more run from the outside. He's got a shot. He has got a shot. We got a lap rider. Wentland's going to jump in on the inside. He's got to move here. Wentland has made the pass on Scherer with the last turn, last lap, and Jesse Wentland will fight for that race win.
Fantastic. Great call, Kevin. Amazing race. Congratulations to both of those guys. I got to tell you, if you missed that one, you missed it. Period.
Missed a great battle there.
You just flat missed it.
They were just throwing haymakers.
Yes, sir.
Hands were just flying everywhere. And Wentland battles his way back into the number 1 spot. Scherer finishes up second. Robbie Marshall finishes up third. And Rodney Tomlin down on the podium. I cannot wait to hear from these guys.
Wow. That was an exciting finish, no doubt about it. This junior 25-plus class. That's why we all like to make our way down here to Loretta Lynns. Why we like to tune in on RacerTV.com, because those are the kind of battles that make Loretta Lynns so famous. As Jesse Wentland, hole shot, nearly took it all the way home, wire to wire. A little bit of a challenge there toward the end, but he rose to the occasion, was able to fight back. Final turn pass to take the win as he cools himself down here on the Monster Energy podium right now. And we get set to have some words with this Jesse and talk a little bit about how that moto broke down for him on the Coastal Clean Team FXR backed Honda ride. And these guys really moving too quickly here this afternoon. As we talked about the overcast skies, keeping temperatures somewhat down earlier today. It's obviously a little bit warmer here this afternoon. And I want to hear it, folks. This guy right here fought a war, fought a battle, and he won it. He came out on top. How about it for your Moto 1 winner, Jesse Wentland, ladies and gentlemen. And, of course, as Jesse prepares himself, Jesse, step on up to the front of the podium there to the microphone, my friend. And, wow, talk about this one right here, Jesse, as you make your way. I don't think you can hear me. There you go. Jesse, congratulations to you, man. That was a barn burner right there, brother. I mean, it looked like you was going to lead this one whole shot to checkers, but you had a little bit of company there that next to last lap. Let's talk about this battle, man.
Yeah, no, I pumped to get the whole shot. I'm not really a great starter, but today I'm feeling it, and I had a lot of fun coming back after 8 years. My last year was at the Open Pro Sport class, and yeah, just having fun battling with these guys. We're all getting a little older, so it's cool to battle with guys like Dylan Cox and Robbie Marshall, and yeah, everyone else.
A triumphant return, Jesse. Congratulations to you on the whole shot and the Moto 1 win. Take us through those last couple of laps out there.
It's getting a little hot, but I felt someone pushing me from behind, and then he got me around a corner, and I was like, no way. I can't let this moto go. I had a little gift handed to me in the corner before the 10 Commandments, so I just wanted to win.
Well, win is what you've done here, Moto number 1. Who do you want to say thanks to?
I got to thank EDR, Jordan Sitz. He's been helping me all week, and been really grateful for him helping me and the whole family behind him he's working for. I got to thank my mom and dad, my wife, our business, Coastal Clean Team, Nitro Lubricants, Renthal, Black Diamond MX. It's been so long. Dunlop, Works Connection, Ride, Brand, and everyone else. Thanks.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the triumphant return for Jesse Wendland as he takes a Moto 1 win here at Loretta Lynns. We'll reset the stage. We'll bring Brandon Shearer up. Brandon certainly giving us the moto of a lifetime out there for Jesse Wendland, sneaking in on him and coming from way back in the pack. And obscurity maybe sometimes, but Brandon really making things happen throughout the course of this moto. As our next class get themselves prepared, they'll head out onto their siding lap. We'll bring Brandon up and we'll talk with him about his amazing second moto of racing there. Our first moto of racing in second place position as he snags himself up a Moto Silver. And Brandon, can you hear me? Barely. All right, we'll let these last couple of bikes go by. But Brandon, wow, dude, what a ride for you. You rode the rags off that machine out there. There's no doubt about that. That was a good run. You come up a little short, man. Looked like you were going to sneak away and steal that first place position. But Jesse wouldn't want to let that happen, man. Take us through that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Robbie Marshall. They sent me up next, so I got third. Brandon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But,
you got, okay. Sorry about that.
Got off to a good start and felt good. Just made a couple mistakes. Got a little tight early in the week and felt good. Just hit neutral before the Commandments and went down, but got back up and rode a little tight till the end. But, you know, this is a 3-moto fight, and I'm ready to battle right to the end.
All right, Robert Marshall. Sorry about that, buddy. But anyway, that was a pretty spectacular battle too, man. I mean, seeing some of those lines coming in and out of those 10 Commandments out of there, that was pretty impressive, man.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, I've been working pretty hard. I kept saying to everyone, if I trained like this when I was racing for a living, I might have done something. So I'm happy to be here. It's a little different. I haven't been here since '05, and it meant the world to me then. Right now, it's just trying to taste the title, have some good battles with everyone, and enjoy the week with my family. My wife, Vanessa, my son's here, my mechanic, Steve-O. Everyone behind me, you know, this takes a huge toll on us, and it's a lot of sacrifice from everyone. DC3 suspension, FMF, KTM, Motorbikes Plus, again, hooked me up with a bike, and my parents, Crow Hill MX, just everyone that's been behind me forever. You know, it's too many to name, and everybody's been a part of it forever. Spectral Oils, you know, it's sponsors that turn to family, and can't thank everyone enough.
There you go, man. Robert Marshall, ladies and gentlemen, taking third place in the Moto Bronze. Sorry about that, my friend. As we get now the second place ride, the guy that was really turning some major heads out there. Dude, I tell you, not taking anything away from Robert by no stretch of the imagination, or Jesse by no stretch of the, but wow, all eyes on Brandon Shearer, I think, there in Moto number 1, especially toward the end. That was a great battle, dude. Talk about that one.
Yeah, it was a good battle.
Yeah, my start was good, and somehow I snuck into the lead at the beginning, and I made some mistakes opening, and he sat in third for a little while and followed Jesse and Robbie. They were ripping. And then, yeah, I found some good lines and started bringing it back in a little bit and, you know, tried to make a pass, and Robbie went down, and then he was, I think, a little off for a second. Luckily, I stuck by, and then I caught Jesse and had some good lines and got into the lead there for a moment, and then last corner got into a lapper and didn't quite make it through, but it was close, and looking forward to the next two motos.
There you go, man. You can only look forward to a great finish. Second place here today, getting yourself a silver medal. Who do you want to say thanks to?
I want to say thanks to my whole family, you know, for bringing me up into the sport. My wife, Fallon, SOB, everybody there for letting me do this, and all the riders, Logan, everybody, Devin, all the kids, Enzo, everybody. Thank you very much. It'd be fun. I hope to be up here again.
Yep, it'll be fun to watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, second place, Brandon Scherer here in the junior 25-plus class as he gets Moto Silver. We head back up top to the skybox and our next moto of racing as we roll through day number 1 of racing here at Loretta Lynn's.
Here we go, a little bit of college boy coming at you. The college 18 to 24 class. Credits up for grabs for these guys. All virtual learning. Nope, this is in-house learning right here as we pick around the college class. Unfortunately, we have not had a chance to set the table. I'll run through it real quick, though. The number 3 is Michael Hicks, number 5, Nicholas Moret, Jacob Glenn, number 11, Mark Gonzalez, 12, Devin Bates, 13, Thomas Jones, 14, Hannah Hodges, 17, Matthew Sigler, 18, Cole Jones, 21, Joshua Mimi, 22, Joshua Boaz, 23, Ryland Smith, 24, Jonah Geisler, number 26. He is 6'9". He was measured at the combine, 6'9", 39-inch vertical leap. He's going to do well. Jordan Jarvis, 30. So 2 ladies in this class, Hannah Hodges and Jordan Jarvis. You also have the 31 of Seth Crotty, Mason Meyer, 32, Brett Gurley, 34. Dawson Riker, striker, 37. Nathan Everett is 39. Drew Minton, 43. Austin Roberts, 44. Caleb Green, 46. Gage Dagnan, 47. Bryce Hansen, 48. John Murphy, 52. Christopher Blackmere, 53. Stephen Hooker, 56. Adam Cranford, 57. Matthew Overly, 58. Otto Burton, number 60. Renee Garcia, 69. Bronson McClure, 71. Alex Panzarella, number 72. And number 75 is Tyler Gosnell.
A couple other names in this one. Out front, the 77, able to make some moves. That is Sean Calderon getting around the 85 of Wyatt Fontenot. Also watch the 82, Carter Adams, Riley Ripper. Number 76, McCoy Bro. Number 86, Preston Taylor. 96, Colin Davis. And number 97, that's your full lineup of this college 18 to 24 class. So the man to beat right now, Sean Calderon on the Husqvarna, made a quick pass in Storyland. He's got the lead, but the rider who got the whole shot drifted back to third. Now he's back to second and trying to retake the lead. Michael Hicks.
I think he just did it. He's on the inside, and just like that, he has made the pass. The big number 3 coming back. He's the 3rd place finisher, I guess, returning in this class.
So Hicks gets your Stasic Hole Shot Award, goes back to 3rd, and then retakes the lead at the end of the first lap.
So officially he will have led the lap?
Yeah. You'll never know those passes.
You would never know. He battled for that.
Those passes happen. Looking all over the world like Mike Brown on that distinctive number 3, like Brownie ran at the pro national level for so long. Sean Calderon, who had the lead briefly, is second. Preston Taylor now taking third away from Wyatt Fontenot. Fontenot actually led for a brief bit. We had 3 different leaders in the
one
first lap.
You'll never know it.
Yeah,
You'll never
exactly.
know it.
Then it's John Murphy 5th, Adam Cranford 6th, Otto Burton 7th.
Sounds like he should have been around in World War II. Otto Burton, I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe a great football player in the 50s, perhaps.
The Ottoman cycle. The Brett Gorley machine of number 34 is 8th. Mark Gonzalez 9th. Caleb Green 10th. Jonah Geisler is 11th.
All right.
Bryce Hansen 12th. Josh Boaz 13th. Jacob Glenn 14th. And Bronson McClure. That is your top 15. Cameras right now on the number 77, Sean Calderon, dealing with some pressure. I think that's Fontenot, who's moved back into 3rd.
on the number 85 machine.
Yep.
So we'll see if these guys picked up on what was being laid down that last moto, the quad coming out of the Ten Commandments. Have not seen that just yet. I saw a guy case it just a moment ago. So we'll see if these guys, I'm sure they're listening. They can't help but enjoy a good race.
Down in the starting line area. Well, Monster has really stepped it up. We got a big screen down there.
Watch the thing. That's
watch
right.
the thing. Got live timing on one side. You've got video board on the other. Over the starting stretch. Look at this battle. Honda man really lightened it up. Preston Taylor.
The 77 just in front of them. They've got a World War II going on behind him.
Yeah, that's two riders. The Kawasaki is Taylor, the Honda is Fontenot, and they're right behind Calderon. Calderon bobbles on the 77 into the corner. The Cowie man, that is Taylor, going to try to make two passes at once.
And he does it. He drops right in that inside line. If you can just sweep around the outside, it gives you control of that inside line right in front of us here at the finish line turn.
So Preston Taylor on the move. Can he run down your leader now? Michael Hicks still going to deal with pressure from Calderon and Fontenot.
Down by the billboards, the mechanics area, the dads are going crazy. The terrible towels getting swirled around. Don't even know what that means. Just go. I'm excited.
Oh, this is the college division. You got alumni there. You got mascots.
Mascots running around out there.
The band. You got the band.
Band in the middle.
Fight song.
Band in the middle of the track getting run over like the Doug Flutie.
The band is on the field.
Oh, they're on the field.
The band is on the track.
3 people got that joke.
Yep. Look at this. Is that a battle for position or is that a rider a lap down? I can't tell.
I think that was Calderon and Otto Burton.
Okay, that's for 4th and 5th then. Otto.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Watch this. Here, you got to seat bounce that last one. Nobody pulling the trigger on it just yet.
Wadding out.
They were doing it.
Plus.
Preston Taylor has company right now. Calderon right there on him. Taylor on the white number 96 machine. Or the green 96 machine. Sorry about that.
White on our screen,
the
yeah.
white defender, the rear fender was white.
Okay, so he's under fire. That is second. Calderon in a huge battle. Fontenot and the 60 of Otto Burton. There's Burton around the outside.
Scrubbing it clean. Nice and clean. See his reflection on the face of that jump.
So Otto Burton making a move. That should put him into 4th in this college 18 to 24. Man, this thing has come together. A lot of great motos today.
Yeah. So there's your leader. He's not going anywhere. Michael Hicks right there. There's the battle right behind him between Calderon and Taylor. They have flip-flop positions from what our track side is telling us.
Yeah, that was from the last time they came around. We'll get an update here in a moment.
The way, as tight as this racing is, it looks like the first lap. Look right there in that sweeper right now. What the? There's 6 or 7 guys all battling out.
That is unbelievable. That's packed.
3 laps in. That is about, you can be in 4th, where that's the number 3rd, that's Calderon, or you can be in 9th.
No, I think it goes all the way back to Geisler at 12.
Yeah, there's Geisler.
8 riders.
There's Geisler right there.
It's an 8-rider battle.
That is a peloton, if you will.
4th through 12th, all over that tunnel of love and past the billboards. Watch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9. There's
9.
Geisler at the tail end of that little pack there.
Oh, and down goes the 3rd.
5 guys. He just stalled his 3 different guys were all caught up in that little mix-up.
That was Brent Borley who went down. Caleb Green, I've got to imagine, got tangled up with him. And then a little further ahead, the 77, Sean Calderon. He has been in a battle this entire way. Now he's dealing with Adam Cranford